Attention everyone, this is a story about the time that I crashed out over being stuck. So last year I was driving home and I was literally crying because I was feeling so freaking stuck in my life. I was literally so stuck in cycles of self-sabotage and I felt so freaking frozen in my life. I had these ideas of what I wanted to do in my life, but I could not for the life of me break through the resistance of limited beliefs, self-doubt, and lack of confidence. And at this time I was living with a roommate, so I literally drove up to the house and I was like, shit, they're outside. She was with her partner and I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go to my room without her seeing me crying. So I tried to sneak my way into the house thinking that I was doing it without anyone noticing, and then I closed the door behind me, and then a few moments later I heard knocks on the door and I was like, great, they caught me crying. So they ended up coming in and I was definitely crying more at that point, and they gave me really affirming stories about similar experiences in their life, and it really helped me a lot. And at the time, me and my roommate were kind of like house sitting, so we were at this house that had a lot of stuff that wasn't ours. So one of the books that was there was this book called Ask and It Is Given, and my friend's partner at the time was like, hey, you should read this book, it's really good, I feel like it would help you with what you're experiencing right now. So I started reading that book and it did help me, and here is kind of like a summary of one of the quotes that I remember. I don't have the book on me right now, but I'm going to summarize it. But it spoke about the concept of the reason that we feel like we are stuck is because things are continuing to change, but they are changing to the same things over and over and over because we keep experiencing the same thoughts. So for my experience, it was, I had all these thoughts of, oh, I'm so stuck, like I can't get out of this, I doubt myself so much, I don't believe in myself, I don't feel confident enough to do this, and all of these thoughts I continuously repeated every day. And obviously that is not helpful because I want to be more than that. I don't want to be bogged down by all of these limited beliefs that I carry about myself. Instead of letting this self-fulfilling prophecy of stuckness continue to play out, I was like, okay, I have to really take accountability. And it's like I know all these tools. Like I had been on my spiritual / healing journey for a couple years at this point, but I really needed to integrate the tools and to practice them instead of just like intellectually learning about them, which I think that a lot of us kind of get in that place. So I decided to take the first step. I reclaimed the power that the only person that can get me out of the stuckness is myself. So I did. And I know that if you're watching this and if you resonate at all, you can too. You are the only person that can get you out of the mud, and you can do it. You can be like the lotus flower that grows in the darkness through the mud and blossoms from the transformation that it took to become this beautiful flower. This moment of darkness that you feel when you feel stuck, that moment in the void, can actually nourish you if you can allow yourself to shift the perspective. This is just a chapter in your story, and now it's time to rewrite a new one. And if you want more guidance on what I did to get unstuck, I have a 7-day guide. You can find that in my bio. It's literally chef's kiss. Every time I'm feeling stuck in my life, I'll literally just go do that and she's a new woman. So yeah, I'm not in the same place that I was last year, and I've done so much growing, evolving, and learning, and I'm here to share that with you.